Baby, let's get fat together, twist the arm and rings. Fat together, late night shakes.
Man, culture is a funny thing.
For training programs, meal plans, and coaching, make sure you check out khpfitness and training.com.
What's going on, my fitness seekers all over the world? KHP Fitness here with another video for you. And as I said in the beginning, culture is a funny thing indeed. Very funny. It seems like these days, up is down, left is right, a circle's a square. It's just all over the place. And if you're not achieving, you're happy. But if you are achieving and meeting goals, you're unhappy. If you are staying disciplined, in shape, working hard, then you're lost in the sauce. And who hurt you? You need to find yourself. What I would like to do today is debunk some of the nonsense that I be seeing on these threads, man. But before I do, I want you to do something for me. You know what I want. Oh yes, you know what I want. Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Hit the thanks if you like the channel and support it. Let's get into it. Now, I stumbled across this picture on Instagram and it's titled How It Started and How It's Going, which is awesome. It's a good picture. They look very happy together. I'm very happy for them two. But I noticed one thing about the picture. I don't know how long they've been together, but it looks like the young man gained a significant amount of weight, anywhere between 10 to 15 pounds. In his midsection especially. And on smaller guys, it's very noticeable. He looks about 160 pounds, give or take, maybe 170 if I'm pushing. Now, there's always gonna be some people in the audience saying, oh, maybe he's not flexing. Maybe that's just what it is, he's laxing. In the first picture, he was like, gotta get it together for the picture. But my thing is, why wouldn't he hold the same energy if he's in the same exact kind of pose? I mean, he's a little bit more relaxed at the head, tilted to the side. He could have just finished the meal. Camera tricks aside, when you've been training as long as I have, 15 years in this game, you start to see even the angles can't outfool me anymore. They can't fool me anymore. I see you out there, Photoshop users. Oh yeah, I see you. The common theme when you see these is, oh, they're happy. That's happy weight. Huh? But I have a different name to call it. I'll call it a lack of discipline. Yeah, I said it. Now, this is not a shot at the couple. Let me put a disclaimer on that. I wish them very, very long and fruitful life together in the near future. But the notion because you're gaining weight that you're happy is complete and utter nonsense to me. Now, for those who've been following me for a while, you know that I've been with my lady now 7 years. It'll be going on, sheesh, January will make it 8. We pushing. And she met me in shape. Even before I started doing the YouTube things, I wasn't even training full time. So I had a full-time job I was working 10 to 12 hours at. Yet I was still able to keep myself in good shape with a young man as well. I have my child as well at this time. And you know me, I'm a big component of consistency. So I believe what you bring yourself into is how you should be, because that's what attracted the person to you in the first place. So for you to let it go, it's a problem. Now, some people say, well, how's that a problem? Because, and the common thing when it comes to relationships, if there's ever a situation where they break up, everybody has an immediate pre-workout now. Everybody wants to get in the gym, but when you get in a relationship, you want to be lazy. I tell people, how you attracted that person is how you need to stay, because it's very important, man. Now given, ladies are a little better at the image than man. You gain a couple pounds, ladies still love you the same as long as you're providing all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, they like a little eye candy too. Trust me. As a matter of fact, I'll give you another side of it. With us being together, when I started to gain weight because I was getting a little lazy, being a little bit more chill, missing workouts, watching a little bit more TV with her, I actually felt unhappy. I built up this temple. And your body is your temple, no matter what anybody wants to tell you. I built this up and I was just letting it go. So I was actually feeling very unhappy. Now I'd be doing this, like I said before, even if I didn't have clients that keep me accountable in my older age, I'd still be doing this, still staying on the game. Because at the end of the day, I believe you have to build that happiness within and then you show it to everyone else. If you come into a situation and you're unhappy, what's going to happen with that? You're ultimately going to make that other person unhappy as well. So the whole notion of, oh, I gained this weight, so it's happy weight. You can gain weight through depression too. People, we got to stop talking like that's happiness. And I always see this nonsense a lot from my people. If that was the case, then some of the happiest people in the world should be 400, 500, 600 pound people, right? But every time I see these 600 pound lives and such, they're miserable because their doctors told them they need surgery. They need this, they need that. They can't move around by themselves. Some people got to get cut out of their places. What are we talking about here? But maybe I'm just an exception to the rule, right? Maybe I'm just an exception to the rule. So I wanted to go ahead and read some comments that actually either agree or disagree with me, or maybe I agree or disagree with their points. So let's go ahead and read some of these. So one of the first comments says from a guy who has a blue check mark by, his name is Lucas something. I'm terrible with names. I tell people this. He says, why are people so obsessed with aesthetics? Get a life. If you don't understand or you've never been in shape, which I went to the man's profile, doesn't look like he's ever been in some significant shape. He's probably casual gym goer or something of that nature. So he doesn't really understand what it is to build something up and then wreck it. So it makes sense for him to have that actual outlook on it. Second comment says, I wouldn't call this a red flag. He just puts a little bit more poundage on. He's happy and fed. That's what I'm talking about. Because you're getting home cooked meals or you're fed, who knows that she's cooking for them? They can just be lazy. They can be ordering takeout, all of that. It doesn't mean that. It could be a lack of discipline. That's what I'm thinking. Because at the end of the day, if he was on his game, he could be happy and disciplined at the same time, like myself. I think that comes off of this comment. So that's a red flag. His body's fading, meaning he's too comfortable and lacking self-discipline. That's my outlook on it too. I'm seeing a lack of self-discipline here. And you need that. You need to keep that no matter what. Your discipline and purpose should be high on the echelon. Because when everything else leaves or falls apart, those are the things that will build you back up. Not that person who left. Keep that in mind. His smile looks more authentic in the second one. Oh, you don't think it? Why? Because you think he was straining? He was like, maybe that's the reason. Nah, I just think at the end of the day, he had a relaxed thing. He probably laughed. He goes, girl, look at, why you taking me to this picture with all this belly? What you doing? Man is enjoying himself and his marriage. Complete opposite of red flag. I thought this was a common thing. It's too common. It's too common. And I understand, like I said, most people are going to be average. Most people are going to go through their day-to-day, never trying to improve on their body, on their journey. They're good with 9 to 5s. I get it, people. I get it. But the ones who want to break free, please do not let anybody take you off your square, ever. This is how it's supposed to be. Y'all ninjas used to females not cooking for you, and it shows. Once again, how do we know she's cooking for them? How do we know they're not doing order and takeout most of the time? Now, I could be wrong. Maybe these people know. Maybe they know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, weight does not equate happiness. And we got to chill off of that. Because if we do that, then we are perpetuating this epidemic that we have when it comes to everybody just being 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. It's not healthy. I have people come to me all the time about the fat loss that they need to be having, that they should have actually called me when they were 20 pounds over. But people wait till it gets exactly out of the cuff before they give me a call, and I get it, man, because life happens, right? But at the end of the day, have some respect for yourself. Self-esteem, self-discipline, these things will get you further than most things you're going to encounter. Both of them are gaining happy weight. They should be each other's gym partners and prep buddies. I like that. Who am I to judge though? Fair enough, fair enough. But everybody has an opinion, right? Because we say an opinion, everybody just thinks, oh, I can't judge these people. Everybody has some prejudging in them. I'm sorry. The minute you see the person come down the street, you're judging them. If they're attractive, if they're unattractive. This is real life, people. We're not going to pretend like that's not the case. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and make this video. You tell me what you think in the comments. Hopefully I ruffled some feathers on that. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. But at the end of the day, it's all inside. Trust me. I know that people think that other people make them happy and you have to find this person to be happy. It's not true. You find that within and then you share that with the world. That's how you do it. Because when they leave, does your happiness leave? Then you weren't truly happy, were you? Think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, people. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. If you need help, reach out to the boy so I can get y'all in shape together. Couples training, huh? That's what we do. Just made a couples training and meal program. They're very happy with it. And I wish them luck in the future. Until then, keep getting those gains, people. With or without somebody, stay on top of it. It's not where you train, it's how you train. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.